Welcome back to Horoscope TV.
Hey, everyone.
If you're a Leo, or, if you have a Leo in your life that you really care about, you're going to want to drop whatever you're doing right now and listen up.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we are covering the week of August 17 to August 23, 2026. And, this is not just another normal week on the calendar.
No, not at all.
You really need to tune into this podcast episode because, honestly, you are about to get hit with this massive surge of personal power.
Huge power.
Right. And then that's followed by this wild romantic peak.
Gets intense.
Yeah, all leading up to a major fated crossroads that could completely change your career and, well, your relationship path too.
Yeah, looking at the astrological charts for this period, there is just an incredible amount of activity.
It's packed, right?
Totally packed. The planets are, they're moving into positions that trigger some very specific events for your sign.
Wow.
So our goal today is to really analyze this astro data step by step.
Because it's a lot to take in.
It is. The energy shifts wildly from Monday to Sunday. So, we need to map out exactly how to handle these incredible highs and the sudden roadblocks that are definitely going to pop up.
And as always, we're keeping things simple.
Right. No big words.
Exactly. We're not going to throw a bunch of confusing jargon at you. We just want to break down exactly what's happening up in the sky and, how it directly affects your morning coffee, your meetings, and your dates.
Because that's what actually matters.
Right. You have a lot of big energy coming your way, Leo, so let's get you ready for it.
Yeah, the best way to use astrology is to make it practical.
Oh, I totally agree.
It's like it's a weather forecast for your life.
That's a great way to look at it.
Right. If you know it's going to rain, you bring an umbrella.
Makes sense.
If you know the sun is going to be incredibly strong, well, you know it's your time to shine. And this week, the weather is just as practical as it is powerful.
So we're starting with Monday, August 17th.
Monday is huge.
Yeah, the week starts off with an absolute bang. The sun is shining brightly in your sign, Leo.
Your time of the year.
Right, and the sun is your ruling planet. But what does it actually mean when a sign's ruling planet is sitting right inside that sign?
Well, think about what it feels like to sleep in your own bed after a really long trip.
Oh, man, the best feeling.
Exactly. You're comfortable, you're in charge, and you have all your strength back.
You're just totally in your element.
Right. Every zodiac sign has a planet that guides it. And for Leo, it's the sun.
The actual center of the solar system.
Yep. It provides light, heat, gravity, all of that.
Wow.
So when the sun is in Leo, it means you have maximum gravity.
So people are just naturally pulled toward you.
Exactly. People are drawn to you. You feel this massive wave of confidence.
I love that.
You want to be seen. You want to be heard. And honestly, you just want to take up space.
But looking at the charts, it's not just the sun doing all the heavy lifting on August 17, is it?
No, there's a lot more going on.
Right, because there are two other major connections happening on this exact same day.
Really helpful connections, actually.
Yeah, so Mercury forms a helpful trine with Saturn, and then Venus forms a lucky sextile with Jupiter.
It's a very busy Monday.
Let's break those down, starting with Mercury and Saturn.
Sure. So Mercury is the planet that handles communication, technology, and, just how your mind processes information.
Okay, so it's all about talking and thinking.
Right. And it moves very fast.
Fast planet, fast thoughts.
Exactly. Now, Saturn, on the other hand, is the planet of rules, structure, boundaries, and long-term planning.
Oh, so kind of the opposite of fast and free.
Yeah. Think of Saturn's physical rings. They literally represent limits and discipline.
That makes perfect sense visually.
Right. Now, in the charts, they are forming a trine.
Okay, stop right there. What is a trine exactly?
A trine is an angle of 120 degrees in the sky.
Okay, so just a specific geometric angle.
Yeah. And in astrology, that specific angle means two planets are working together beautifully.
Oh, nice.
They're sharing resources without any friction at all.
That is a really interesting combination, though, because Leo energy is usually very loud and, well, fiery.
Very fiery.
Yeah, you just want to roar. But if Mercury, the talking planet, is sharing resources so smoothly with Saturn, the discipline planet, that completely changes the flavor of the day, right?
It really does. It gives you this serious mental discipline.
Like turning down the volume a bit.
Not turning it down, but focusing it. The loud, fiery Leo energy gets a laser focus.
Wow, okay.
So if you have to step into a business meeting on August 17, You are going to speak with real authority.
So no more just talking to hear yourself talk.
Exactly. You're not just making noise to get attention. You are making perfect sense.
That's a great spot to be in at work.
It is. Saturn give your fast Mercury ideas a really solid backbone.
Bosses usually love that.
Oh, your bosses and the people in charge are going to really notice this serious, grounded approach.
So you're basically combining your natural Leo creativity with some very smart, careful planning.
That's exactly it.
You know, it makes me think of a race car.
Oh, I like that analogy.
Like the Leo Sun energy is this flashy, super fast car with endless horsepower.
Yeah, painted bright red or gold.
Exactly. And usually you just want to press the gas pedal all the way down and go as fast as possible.
Just burning rubber.
Right. But on August 17th, this race car suddenly gets upgraded with like top-of-the-line brakes and a brilliant GPS system.
Yes, that's Saturn and Mercury stepping in.
So yes, you're moving incredibly fast, and you look great doing it, but you are completely under control.
You know exactly when to slow down for the turn.
And you know exactly where the finish line is.
That is a highly accurate way to visualize it.
I feel like that's so helpful for a Monday.
It is. You have the power, but you also have the steering.
The steering is key.
And you're going to need that tight steering because the second big event happening on August 17 involves your money.
Oh, okay. Let's get into the money.
So Venus is forming a lucky sextile with Jupiter.
Okay, let's look at the mechanics of this first. Venus rules money, art, and what we value.
Right.
And Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system, so naturally it represents growth, expansion, and luck.
You got it.
But what is a sextile? You just said a trine was 120 degrees of smooth energy.
A sextile is an angle of 60 degrees.
Okay, so half of a trine.
Basically. And it's not as automatic as a trine.
What do you mean?
Well, a sextile is like an open door or an opportunity.
Okay.
The energy is there, but you have to actively reach out and grab it.
You actually have to walk through the door.
Exactly. When the planet of money and the planet of growth form this angle, it brings smooth money flows into your life.
Smooth money flows. We all love the sound of that.
But only provided you're paying attention.
Right, because you have to grab it. So what does that actually look like for you on a random Monday?
It could be pitching an idea at work that suddenly gets a green light.
Because Jupiter expands the value of your Venus proposal.
Precisely. You might close a sale you've been working on for weeks.
That feels amazing.
Or it could be much more direct.
Like finding money on the street.
Maybe. Or like receiving a lovely monetary gift out of nowhere. Or finding out an investment paid off.
Wow.
The luck is definitely on your side when it comes to your wallet on this day.
But wait, if we still have that Saturn discipline in the mix from earlier, this is probably not the day to take that lucky surprise money and blow it on a luxury vacation or a new wardrobe, right?
Definitely not.
Because the Leo urge is going to be to celebrate and spend it immediately.
No, that is the danger, yes.
I mean, they love a good shopping spree.
They really do. But because Mercury and Saturn are giving you that long-term focus right now, you have the ability to resist that urge.
So you can actually tell yourself no.
Yes. The smartest thing you can do on August 17 is to use this day to organize your financial records.
Oh, get the spreadsheets out.
Take that clear, serious mental energy and apply it to the luck from Venus and Jupiter.
That makes a lot of sense.
Lock in a smart savings plan before the temptation to spend kicks in.
So put that surprise cash away or invest it wisely.
Exactly. You have the rare discipline to do it right now.
It's like the universe is handing you a gift, but also handing you the instruction manual on how to keep that gift safe for the long run.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
So you start the week feeling confident, looking good to your bosses, making smart money moves, and totally in control of your fast race car.
It is a highly productive start to the week. You are building a very solid foundation.
Love it.
But you should enjoy the control while it lasts.
Right, because looking at the astro data, while August 17 is all about control and discipline.
Things change.
Yeah, just 3 days later, the brakes completely come off.
Totally gone.
Thursday, August 20, it looks like a wildly different story.
The energy shifts dramatically.
Okay, lay it on us. What happens on Thursday?
On August 20, the sun forms a trine with Lilith.
Okay.
At the same time, we have the first quarter moon happening in the sign of Scorpio.
Oh, wow.
So the charts indicate you will feel bold, free, unstoppable, and just highly magnetic.
I want to stop right there and look at Lilith because, honestly, this is not a planet we talk about every day.
No, it's not.
What actually is Lilith, and why does it make you feel so unstoppable?
Well, in astrology, Black Moon Lilith is actually not a physical rock floating in space.
Wait, it's not a planet.
No, it's a mathematical point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Specifically, it's the furthest point of the moon's orbit around the Earth.
Okay, so the absolute most distant part of the orbit.
Exactly. And because it's the point furthest away from our center, it represents the parts of human nature that are far away from society's rules.
Wow, okay. That sounds a little rebellious.
It is very rebellious. It's a raw, wild, mysterious edge.
Like the part of you that you hide from polite society.
Yes. It is pure, untamed passion. It's the part of you that refuses to be polite or follow expectations.
And the sun, which is your ruling planet, your core identity, is forming a smooth, supportive trine with this wild point.
Yes.
Meaning that energy is flowing easily.
The sun is feeding energy directly into Lilith. So your natural Leo magnetism is going to go through the roof.
People won't know what hit them.
You'll have this mysterious charm that people just cannot ignore.
So if you're single and just walking down the street on August 20, or maybe walking into a coffee shop,
People are going to notice.
heads are turning.
They absolutely will. For singles, this is the best time to accept social invites.
Go out, be seen.
Mingle. Admirers are going to be drawn to you like a magnet.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. And if you're already in a committed relationship, this energy brings deep, fun passion back into the mix.
So no boring nights on the couch for couples.
Definitely not. It's a great day to break out of your normal routine and do something thrilling together. You will crave excitement.
But there's another piece to this puzzle on Thursday.
Yes, the moon.
The first quarter moon is happening in Scorpio on this exact same day.
Right.
Now, the moon represents our emotions, and Scorpio is a water sign known for like really deep, intense, driven energy.
Very intense.
But let's talk about the moon phase first. Why does it matter that it's a first quarter moon?
Well, the lunar cycle starts with the new moon, right, which is completely dark.
Right.
A week later, we hit the first quarter moon, where exactly half the moon is illuminated.
Half dark, half light.
Exactly. And this is a point of tension. The energy is building up.
Oh, yeah, like a rubber band stretching.
Yes. First quarter moons always demand action. They push you to clear hurdles.
Okay, so it's a pushy moon.
Very pushy. And because this action-oriented moon is in Scorpio, a sign that loves power and strategy, it pushes you to tackle huge professional obstacles head-on.
Okay, here is where it gets really interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because I have to ask, isn't this a bit dangerous?
How do you mean?
Well, just a few days ago, on the 17th, we had all that nice, safe Saturn discipline keeping the race car on the track.
True.
Now, we are talking about untamed Lilith energy mixed with aggressive Scorpio ambition.
It's quite the cocktail.
Right. If you are combining this wild romantic energy with wanting to tackle big bosses at work, couldn't that lead to acting too impulsively?
It could.
Like, could you end up saying something totally crazy in a meeting just because you feel bold?
That is a very valid concern.
And it sounds like a recipe for getting fired if you do it wrong.
When you feel unstoppable, you sometimes forget to look both ways before crossing the street.
Exactly.
The Scorpio energy wants to win at all costs, and the Lilith energy doesn't care about the rules.
Not a safe mix for a corporate office.
No. If you just let this explode, you could definitely burn some bridges at the office.
Right.
Or, scare someone away on a date.
Coming on way too strong.
Way too strong.
So how do you actually channel this so it doesn't blow up in your face?
You have to be smart about it. Think about using that magnetic Lilith charm in a professional way.
Okay, give me an example.
Well, if you have a tough client who is usually hard to deal with, this is the day to take them out to lunch.
Oh, I see.
Use that bold, free energy to win them over with your confidence, rather than trying to force them into submission with the Scorpio energy.
Ah, so you catch more flies with honey.
Exactly. At work, you tackle the obstacle by being the most charming, fearless person in the room, not by being reckless.
I see. It is about using the magnetism to pull people toward your way of thinking, rather than just pushing them against a wall.
Exactly right.
Okay, that makes it a lot more usable. What about in your personal life?
In your personal life, channel that urge to move and be active into planning a spontaneous, adventurous date night.
Get the energy out physically.
Yes! Go dancing, take a fitness class with your partner, or just go for a long, fast walk somewhere you've never been.
Just don't sit still.
Right. Burn off some of that intense physical energy so it does not turn into frustration or an unnecessary argument.
Because all that tension has to go somewhere.
It will find a way out, trust me.
And it looks like you will actually have some help with that sense of adventure on Thursday.
You will.
Because also, on August 20, as the day goes on, the moon moves out of that intense Scorpio energy.
Thank goodness.
Right? And it enters the fun, fiery sign of Sagittarius.
The perfect shift for Leo.
Yeah, the charts specifically call out Sagittarius as your ultimate sidekick for this week.
Oh, absolutely.
Why do Leo and Sagittarius get along so well?
Well, they're both fire signs.
All right.
In astrology, signs of the same element naturally understand each other. They form a trine aspect by nature.
Smooth flowing energy again.
Exactly. Sagittarius shares your fiery enthusiasm and your deep love for life, but they are a bit more flexible and adventurous than you are.
Less fixed, more go with the flow.
Right. Leo wants to be the star of the show, and Sagittarius just wants to have a great time at the show.
That's a great balance.
When the moon enters Sagittarius, your emotional connection with anyone who has strong Sagittarius energy is going to be incredibly uplifting.
So if you have a friend, a coworker, or a partner who is a Sagittarius, you want them by your side on August 20.
They are the perfect person to join you on these bold escapades.
They won't tell you to calm down.
Never. When you say, let's go on a wild adventure tonight, they're the ones who will say, I am already in the car, let's go.
I love that energy.
They will strongly encourage your biggest dreams, and they will laugh loudly at all your jokes.
Which Leo loves.
Exactly. They are the hype person you need while you are riding this wave of high confidence.
You're feeling wild and magnetic, and Sagittarius is right there throwing fuel on the fire in the best way possible.
It's an incredible combination.
It sounds like an amazing peak to the week.
It is a peak, but all of this fast, wild momentum is heading straight toward a major cosmic speed bump.
Oh.
Yeah, just 2 days later.
Let's turn to Saturday, August 22.
Things get serious again.
This is the crossroads we mentioned at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
The astro charts show the sun directly opposing the node.
This is a massive transit.
That sounds incredibly heavy. What exactly is the node, and why does an opposition create a speed bump?
Okay, so the lunar nodes are the points in space where the moon's orbit crosses the sun's path.
Okay, intersection points.
Right. These are the points where eclipses actually happen.
Oh, wow. So they're powerful.
Very. In astrology, the true node, also called the north node, represents destiny.
Destiny, that's a big word.
It is. It represents the direction your life is meant to take for your highest growth.
So where you're supposed to be headed.
Exactly. It is the uncomfortable new thing you are supposed to learn.
Uncomfortable because it's new.
Right. And then you have the south node, which represents your past, your old habits, and your comfort zone.
Where you've already been.
Exactly.
And the sun is opposing the true node.
Yes. An opposition is an angle of 180 degrees.
So straight across from each other.
Right. The sun is on one side of the sky, and the node is directly across from it.
That sounds tense.
It is a cosmic tug of war.
A tug of war between what you want now and your destiny.
Exactly. It forces a moment of extreme tension. It puts a bright spotlight on where you are right now versus where you are supposed to be going.
Wow.
The charts indicate this brings a fated choice or a major turning point regarding your future path.
So you are literally being pulled in two different directions.
Yes, and you have to choose.
What does this all mean for our daily lives, though?
It gets very real.
Let's break down this idea of destiny into real-world choices. What does this look like in a Leo's career on Saturday, August 22?
In your career, this opposition means you are going to face a very clear choice between the past and the future.
Okay, so maybe a choice you've been putting off.
Probably. On one side, you have a comfortable, safe routine.
The job you know how to do blindfolded.
Right. It pays the bills, you know how to do it, but, maybe it doesn't excite you anymore.
The passion is gone.
Exactly. But on the other side, you have a bold new direction.
The North Node.
Yes. It might be a new job offer, a chance to start your own business, or stepping up to a leadership role that honestly scares you.
It is scary, but it lets you shine.
Right.
And because the sun is still in Leo right now, your core identity really wants to shine.
It does.
So you're being asked to trust your leadership skills and choose the path that pushes you forward, even if it feels risky.
Exactly. You have to take the leap.
But this fated turning point also extends to your love life, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. It hits everything.
Wow. So what happens there?
If you are in a relationship, or even if you are single and dating, old relationship patterns are suddenly going to pop up out of nowhere.
What kind of patterns?
Things you thought you had already dealt with.
Oh, I hate that.
We all do. This is the South Node energy pulling you backward.
Bringing up the past.
Right. Maybe it's a tendency to get jealous, or a habit of shutting down when you get upset, or even just choosing partners who don't fully appreciate you.
Those old triggers.
The universe is going to bring these exact patterns back to the surface on August 22.
Just when you felt so confident and magnetic a couple of days ago.
I know, it's cruel.
Now you are suddenly dealing with old ghosts.
Exactly. The universe demands that you handle them with emotional honesty and grace.
You cannot just sweep them under the rug this time.
No, the spotlight is too bright. You have to decide if you're going to repeat the past or choose a new way of relating to people.
This sounds incredibly heavy.
It's a huge day.
You are standing at a crossroads in your career. Old relationship ghosts are tapping you on the shoulder, and you have to make a choice.
Yes.
And to make matters worse, the charts show you might have someone actively trying to stop you from making that bold choice.
Oh, this part is tricky.
Yeah, the astro data brings up the absolute worst match for you this week. Taurus.
Taurus energy is going to clash terribly with what you are trying to achieve on this day.
Why is Taurus being such a roadblock right now?
It's just how they're wired.
The charts say that while you want to make a bold change, a Taurus is going to stand right in your way, demanding extreme caution and complaining that you're being too flashy.
They won't like it at all.
What is the mechanical reason behind this clash?
It comes down to how these signs operate fundamentally.
Okay, break that down for us.
Both Leo and Taurus are what we call fixed signs.
Fixed, meaning they don't like to move.
Right. Fixed signs are meant to sustain and maintain energy.
Okay.
But Leo is fixed fire, which means you sustain energy by burning brightly and moving outward.
Radiating heat.
Exactly. Taurus is fixed earth, which means they sustain energy by putting down deep roots and staying exactly where they are.
Oh, wow. So they want to just lock down.
Yes.
So when two fixed signs interact, neither one wants to budge.
Not an inch.
They form an angle of 90 degrees, which is a square.
And a square always means tension and friction in astrology.
That sounds exhausting.
Precisely. Leo wants to move forward. You want to shine brightly and grow.
Taking that North Node path.
Yes. But Taurus finds comfort and stability. They want everything to stay exactly the same.
They like the South Node.
They do. So when you are feeling that wild energy from earlier in the week, and you are ready to make a bold leap of faith at this crossroads, Taurus looks at you and sees pure chaos.
Oh, they think you're losing your mind.
Basically. They
Yeah.
do not understand why you cannot just be happy with the way things are.
So it is not necessarily that the Taurus in your life is trying to be mean or unsupportive on purpose.
No.
They are just genuinely terrified of the massive change you are trying to make.
Yeah.
Because it disrupts their sense of safety.
Exactly. Their fear can easily drag you down, though.
That makes sense.
If they start asking you a million practical questions about your new career idea, or telling you to just settle down in your relationship, their stubborn pace will continuously hold you back.
They'll just plant seeds of doubt. That is a critical thing to keep in mind. If you have a big decision to make on August 22 about taking a new job or breaking a bad relationship habit, a Taurus in your life might tell you it is too risky.
They almost certainly will.
They might tell you to just stay quiet and keep things as they are.
And you can't do that.
Right. You must avoid teaming up with a Taurus if you want to keep your creative momentum flowing.
You really have to protect your space.
Do not look to them for validation during this crossroads. They just cannot give it to you right now.
They're the wrong person to ask. And this is where you look back to Sagittarius.
The trusty sidekick.
Yes. Even during the heavy, tense decision-making process of August 22, a Sagittarius will help you see the bright side.
Because they understand the fire.
They understand your fire. They will keep your confidence high when you start to doubt yourself.
So on August 22, lean on the friend who says, "You can do this, it will be an adventure." And politely excuse yourself from the friend who says, "Are you sure? That sounds really risky."
Exactly.
Trust your own leadership, make the bold choice, and handle the emotional tests with honesty.
You have to push through the crossroads.
Because the energy is going to change again.
Oh, dramatically. Because
Yeah.
once you push through, the energy shifts again.
Yes. Looking at Sunday, August 23, it seems like the universe is essentially telling you to take a nap and check your bank account.
The party is definitely over.
You have navigated the wild peak. You have faced the fated crossroads. You made the bold choice. And now, time's up.
August 23 brings a massive shift in the overall weather.
The week closes with the sun finally leaving your sign, Leo.
It's moving on.
It is moving on to the next house. The sun enters the sign of Virgo.
Yes.
What happens when the sun leaves your home turf?
Well, for the past month, the focus has been entirely on you, your confidence, your creativity, and your bold moves.
All the flashy stuff.
Right. Now, the fiery Leo energy is gone.
Just gone.
Virgo is an earth sign, specifically a mutable earth sign, which means it is adaptable but very focused on the material world.
Very grounded.
Exactly. Virgo brings a very practical, grounded, detail-oriented focus.
Oh, that's completely different from Leo.
It shifts your attention entirely toward your personal belongings, your health, and your daily money habits.
So after the wild romantic peaks and the huge fated career choices, you suddenly care about your budget again.
You have to.
You go from feeling like royalty to feeling like an accountant.
It really turns your attention toward practical matters.
Okay, so what should you do with that energy?
This is the ideal time to sit down, review your upcoming expenses, and make sure your bank account remains fully protected against impulsive spending.
Check the balances.
Yes. You might have had some fun earlier in the week, maybe spent some of that surprise money from August 17.
Hopefully not all of it.
Let's hope not. Now is the time to balance the checkbook.
You know, it reminds me of the morning after a massive, incredible house party.
Oh, that's a perfect image.
Right. Like, you had the time of your life, the music was great, you felt like a star, you made some wild memories, you even had some deep conversations at the crossroads of the kitchen.
The kitchen is always where the deep talks happen.
Exactly. But now, it is Sunday morning. The guests are gone, the confetti is all over the floor. You are exhausted.
So exhausted.
It is time to get out the broom, clean up the house, and check your banking app to see exactly how much money you spent on pizza and drinks the night before.
Yep. You are doing the cleanup and the practical accounting.
And you mentioned feeling exhausted just now. That ties directly into a very specific event happening in the charts on this day called malefic besieged.
It does.
I really want to talk about that term, malefic besieged, because it sounds terrifying.
It sounds worse than it is.
It sounds like a medieval war tactic. I want to assure everyone listening right now, do not panic at the scary-sounding term.
Right, no panic.
What does it actually mean in the sky, without the big words?
Okay, so in astrology, Mars and Saturn are traditionally known as the two malefic planets.
Malefic, meaning they bring bad stuff.
Meaning they bring difficult lessons, delays, or aggressive energy.
Okay, challenges.
Right. When we say a planet or an area of the chart is besieged, it means it is physically stuck between Mars and Saturn.
Stuck in the middle of them.
Yes. It is a cosmic traffic jam. You are wedged between a rock and a hard place.
So the energy flow is temporarily trapped. And for you, Leo, because you have been outputting so much intense energy all week, shining brightly, tackling big bosses, making fated choices, this traffic jam shows up physically.
Your body just says stop.
It introduces sudden fatigue or stress into your system.
Yes, your body is basically saying, okay, we climbed the mountain, we fought the dragons, now we need to sleep.
The battery is totally empty.
Your health and wellness forecast stresses this heavily.
Because usually Leo has boundless energy.
Maintaining high energy levels is usually easy for you as a Leo, but you cannot burn the candle at both ends forever.
Eventually you run out of wax.
Exactly. When that malefic besieged energy hits, your physical battery will flash red.
So what should you do on August 23 to handle this? If you feel that sudden crash, how do you respond?
Give yourself complete permission to relax.
Just do nothing.
Do nothing. Do not plan any big outings. Unwind. Get plenty of deep sleep so your body can properly recover and stay strong.
Don't push it.
If you try to push through this fatigue and force yourself to be productive, you are only going to create more stress and possibly get sick.
Which nobody wants.
No. Sit on the couch, drink some water, do your budget on your phone, and rest.
That sounds like a perfectly cozy Sunday, honestly.
Just embracing the quiet after a loud week.
But there is one more thing happening on this day, right?
Yes, there's one last aspect.
The sun forms a trine with Chiron. And the astro data mentions that this actually highlights old insecurities for Taurus.
It does.
Let's look at Chiron first. What is it?
Chiron is a minor planetary body, essentially a comet that orbits between Saturn and Uranus.
Okay, a comet.
Right. And in astrology, Chiron is known as the wounded healer.
Wounded healer. What does that mean?
It represents our deepest insecurities, our old wounds, and the places where we just feel inadequate.
The tender spots.
Yes. When the sun forms an angle with Chiron, it shines a bright light on those sensitive spots.
And because of how the charts line up on August 23, this light hits Taurus right in their insecurities.
It hits them hard.
Yikes.
Yes. That Taurus person who was already frustrating you yesterday at the crossroads because they were afraid of change.
The one telling you to stop.
Yes, they are going to be even worse today.
Oh boy.
Their insecurities are triggered hard by this Chiron energy.
Making them even more stubborn.
This makes them even more rigid, stubborn, and frankly annoying to be around.
They're just lashing out.
They will be looking for problems that do not exist just to feel some sense of control.
Wow, good to know. So if you were resting on the couch, doing your budget, trying to recover your energy, do not invite a Taurus over to help.
Bad idea.
They will just stress you out and drain whatever battery power you have left.
Exactly. Keep your distance, protect your peace, and focus on your own practical needs.
It's a day for self-care, not for managing other people's anxieties.
You have to put your own oxygen mask on first.
I love that. Okay, we have covered the timeline of the week, from the Monday power surge to the Thursday wild peak, the Saturday crossroads, and the Sunday recovery.
It's a full journey.
But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a quick summary of the best tools you have in your back pocket.
The toolkit.
Yes. Let's analyze your cosmic toolkit for the week.
So, the universe provides certain elements that act as lucky charms or anchors.
Reminders.
These are things you can actively use to tune into the best parts of the astro data.
First up, the color of the week. For you, Leo, it is gold.
Classic Leo.
Why does gold work so well for this specific week, though?
Well, gold is the metal associated with the sun.
That makes sense.
It reflects light perfectly. It represents the peak of the sun in your sign before it fades into Virgo on Sunday.
It's like wearing the sun.
Gold is warm, it is valuable, it is confident, it is the color of royalty, which fits your Leo identity perfectly.
I mean, they are the kings and queens of the zodiac.
When you wear gold, you are physically manifesting that sun energy.
So wear gold jewelry this week?
Definitely.
Maybe a gold shirt, a gold watch, or even just keep something gold on your desk at work while you are having those serious meetings on August 17th.
Anything helps.
Surrounding yourself with this color helps reinforce that feeling of massive confidence and personal presence.
It is a visual reminder to take up space.
And we also have some lucky numbers to watch out for.
We do.
The numbers are 1, 8, 15, 28, 39, and 50.
Write those down.
How should you use these numbers, though? Do you just go out and play the lottery?
I mean, you can, but it's more about paying attention. You can look out for these numbers in your daily life as signs that you are on the right path.
Like little winks from the universe.
Right. Maybe you schedule that big career-changing meeting on August 22 for 1:00 p.m.
Or maybe when you go out on that spontaneous date on August 20, you ask for table number 8 or 15.
Exactly.
If you were setting your daily budget on August 23, maybe you aim to save $50 a day.
Very practical.
Or if you get a surprise gift on August 17, maybe it involves the number 28.
It is just a fun way to notice the positive energy flowing your way. It keeps you mindful.
And let's not forget your best match and worst match. We talked about them a lot, but let's put it all together.
Yeah, summarize the team.
Imagine you are walking into this week wearing a touch of gold.
Looking good.
You feel confident. You have that race car under control.
Cruising.
You are hanging out with a Sagittarius who is laughing at all your jokes,
Yeah.
hyping up your wild ideas, and supporting your biggest dreams when things get scary.
The perfect friend.
And all the while, you are actively, politely ignoring a stubborn Taurus who is telling you to slow down and stay in your comfort zone.
Just tuning them right out.
You have the right tools, the right friends, and you know exactly who to avoid when the big choices come up.
You are perfectly positioned to handle everything the charts are throwing at you.
It really is a powerful week, Leo. But I know we cannot let you go without one final thought.
I want to leave you with this to ponder as you move through these 7 days.
Okay, what is it?
When the bold, golden energy of Leo finally fades on Sunday, August 23, and you find yourself standing in the quiet, practical energy of Virgo, doing your budget and resting your body, will you be happy with the fated choice you made at the crossroads?
Wow. Yeah. Choosing the path that leaves you with no regrets when the party is over and the confetti is swept up.
That is the real test.
That is heavy. Thank you so much for listening to this episode on Horoscope TV.
Thanks for tuning in.
We love analyzing the charts for you, and we hope you feel totally ready to take on this incredible week.
You're going to do great.
Please subscribe right now so you can get notified the exact moment the next episode is available. Have a beautiful, bold week, Leo, and we will see you next time.